Rev Rob, biblical basketball, you ever had a bad start to something? Probably wasn't as bad as Jacque Vaughn. He missed his first 22 shots of the 2001 season when he was with the Atlanta Hawks. How you miss your first 22 shots? You already know people were talking bad about him at the house, talking about, man, I could play in the NBA and make one shot out of 22. How'd he get there? First of all, no, you can't. If you're not in the NBA, you probably, whatever you're talking about is crazy. But man, you might think about quitting, doubting your talent. If you belong here, he missed the first 22 shots. Crazy thing is, he went on to have the best shooting season he ever had his entire career. That was the best he shot for a full 82 games. Think about that. You miss your first 22 shots. Think about where your mind goes, where your confidence goes. And you finished the season shooting the best you ever shot. Later on, he goes on to be an NBA champion as a backup point guard for the San Antonio Spurs. And he basically shows us what happens when you persevere. Persevere through missing 22 shots, had his best shooting season, stuck with it, became an NBA champion. Yo, you may be going through a super tough time right now in your life. You may feel like you've missed 0 for 22 bad days, started a new job in a new situation, relationship, and you're struggling. My advice would be to pray to God, seek his counsel, seek God's advice, read his word. Because just because it started off bad doesn't mean it's going to end bad. It may be teaching you a lesson. It may be making you stronger. It may give you a story to tell someone else when they're going through a tough time. But just because you start off bad is not the reason alone that you should give up. Talk to God, pray about it, and see what God will have you to do. Because it might be the reason you become a champion and have your best season like Jacque Vaughn.